Okay, let's see if this works. I have no idea what I'm doing here. Hi, everybody. I'm live. I don't know if. Oh, I can see. This is wild. I just got like a new one of those little mini PCs. This might be a bad idea. This whole thing might crash. I have no idea how strong this PC, how good this will be, how accurate and high fidelity this stream will be. Um, so I'm doing a little casual fireside chat from home. Hopefully the audio is like there. Hopefully you can hear me. Uh, Sitting on my couch, talking about some stuff. I got a whole lot of things that are happening. There's supposed to be a live chat here, but I'm not seeing any like windows pop up from YouTube. I like I said, I just got like a new computer, so well, not like it was like one of those little like baby mini PCs. That's like it's like a laptop in a little box without a screen. It seems to be working for these purposes, but I can't see. I can't see if I have any viewers. So I'm just gonna pretend that I'm speaking to a million bajillion people. Um, yeah, I got some things to talk about. Some things are changing. People who aren't in the Discord um, might see that the name of the channel has changed to Mason um, from Roll With Me. Roll With Me is here's what I'm thinking. The channel is expanding, and it is growing into a network of different shows that will still include Roll With Me and discussions about Monster of the Week, but also other things and potentially other people, other hosts of talking about other games, and then also like I'm not a gaming expert. I'm not really an expert in anything. I love Monster of the Week because I love collaborative storytelling and I love the occult, and I happen to have a really deep knowledge base in the occult and in history and anthropology. So, and like theology and spirituality. So there's a lot of subjects that I want to talk about and a lot of things that I want to do on this channel that aren't necessarily just Monster of the Week, which is what I've become sort of known for, which is great. It's a great game, and I love it. And we'll talk about the book that I'm writing, the books that I'm writing, um, based on Monster of the Week. So yeah, we're having a little chat. I can't tell. This whole display is crazy. I'm doing this from Streamlabs and YouTube, and I didn't have the time to really make my own template, so I just got one of those prefab ones from Streamlabs, one of the little freebies. This little whole neon deal that's happening on the screen now, but obviously it's not. This isn't sort of the shebang that I want, but we'll get there. I'll figure it out. I have no idea how to like monitor a chat. I have no idea how to answer your questions. We'll see. I'm gonna just open up another window here and see if I can find myself live and watch it and create a strange feedback loop. Oh yeah, you can see my suggested videos. Oh no, you know what I'm about. Am I live? Wait, we're not comfortable with me anymore. This isn't gonna work. This isn't how we do it. No. All right. Top chat, live chat. Welcome to chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines. Thank you, YouTube. Always shout out to YouTube. Shout out to YouTube for being great. Okay. I'm hoping any of this works. Wait a minute, I can check on my phone. Let's see what's going on here. how are we looking here? Am I live? I just finished. I just cleansed my brain of. This is like the worst time to do a stream. I just totally dumped all of like the Monster of the Week stuff out of my brain by watching several hours of Alex Bale's SpongeBob conspiracy theory videos while doing work. So my brain is it's not there right now. But we'll get there. I can't even see if I'm. Can we see? It's not gonna let me. Hold on. I can sign in as another account. This is gripping content, y'all. You are loving this. Can I? No. All right. Well, fine. I'm just gonna assume this is working and hope that it entertains someone. Where was I? Channel changing. Big things. More content. More things. I'm going to talk about history. I'm going to talk about philosophy. I'm going to talk about the occult. I'm going to talk about weird things. I've got a lot of friends that know a lot about other games. They're going to talk about more games, and we're going to expand that side of the channel. And we're just gonna grow, and we're gonna try to build a giant, massive following of super cool people who love to play games, or love history, or love philosophy, or the occult, or magic, or spirituality, or weird things, or I don't know, cool counterculture, boop doop doo. People who like good things. We're gonna have a podcast coming out. It's gonna be crazy. There's just a lot of things. So we've changed the name of the channel to Mason, which stands for the Monstrous Activity Surveillance and Observation Network, which is the name of the professional group that I use for my campaigns in Monster of the Week when I play with other human beings. And I always thought that was a fun little, no disrespect to any Freemasons or stonemasons or you know, historical secret masons. But I always thought that was a fun little acronym. And anagram? Acronym? I forget all of my English teachings. Miss Westfall would be very upset with me. Anyway, that is some news. I've also got other things. We can talk about this later. Tales from Raven Creek is a fully developed campaign setting for the game Monster of the Week, in the sense of, like, I hate to compare Dungeons and Dragons to Monster of the Week, but Dungeons and Dragons is filled with campaign settings, all of these realms and worlds with maps and characters, destinations, and adventures to be had therein. They're a pretty cool concept. It's a big old thick book full of stuff that you can just, like, it can be a 1-to-1, you know, adventure, and you can run your peeps on it and have a grand old time playing through the story, or you can just, like, shake it up and use it like a sandbox and let your characters roam free through this world, because there's that level of detail, or there's enough of a level of detail to give you sort of like the general idea of the world and the rules of the world and the aesthetic of the world, and then you can, you know, fill in all the details yourself with your adventuring party. And I've always loved that concept, because it can be daunting for a dungeon master to come up with an entire world or an entire you know, campaign setting of their own, and sometimes you want some inspiration, and there's really well written ones out there. World building is super fun, and I had already developed this entire world for a Monster of the Week campaign of my own, and I wanted to bring that concept to this game, of a campaign setting that's been thought out, fleshed out. There's factions, there's locations, there's people. They have every person has not just a name, but like a picture associated with them, and a bio. They have like everything, every broad piece of information that you might want about an NPC, is spelled out for you. And in the same way that a campaign in D&D would work, it's got a series of sequential or episodic mysteries, 10 of them, that can be done. Most of them can be done as independent mysteries. Some don't, probably won't make sense. Well, could. I don't know. You can figure it out. But you can play through the campaign, and it's a fun, riveting story, and it's many, many hours worth of gameplay. Or it is, you can shake it up. It's a sandbox, and you can do whatever you want with it, and take all of those characters and all of those locations, and make it something cool and unique and special, and I've never seen that for this game, so I wanted to do that, and that's what we're doing. I am featuring the work of Kim Diaz Holm, who is a Norwegian, an incredible Norwegian artist. He does a lot of work with ink. You might have seen his like YouTube shorts or his TikToks, where he makes like an ink blot and dabs away at it, and then uses the negative space to build new beautiful art and imagery. And I've always really respected him ever since I sort of stumbled upon him a couple of years ago. Actually, you know what? Let me see if this even works. I don't know. It's gonna freak everything out, but yeah, sharing the screen. Trippy. That's fun. So this guy right here, Kim Holm, really incredible stuff. Like he does these ink monsters that are, he just like draws every day and makes these really beautiful, incredible pieces. And also he does it for free. Like he offers up his work to be used and distributed, and he wants people to download it and print it on t-shirts, and he wants art to be free. I'll let him. I forgot. I watch people live stream a lot, and I always see them like watching other YouTube videos, and I think that's a little wild, but I realize it's possible. So let me show you this. Well, hold on. No, hey. Except it doesn't want me to. Hey, all right, okay. Okay. All right, now I gotta share the screen again. Pow, 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 pow. And we gotta give you pow. Oh yeah.
I completely understand. $160 is a lot to ask for a print. I want people who like my art to be able to get it, which is why you can get it for free use, so you can download it, print it, copy, change, and even sell it without owing me a dime. And I'll gladly sign your print if you pay for shipping back and forth. But this limited edition print is limited. We're trying to make it one of a kind by including.
He's like, he's right on. He's right on with everything he does.
Most artists probably disagree. I release all my own art for free use, arguing for radical copyright reform. Free use so that people can download my art, copy it, modify it, sell it, do as they please. I use a Creative Commons attribution license to make sure this is done in a legal way. But why anti-copyright? If you're an artist, it's safest to keep your own copyrights. But realize that the copyright today is a failed system by its own standards. It was designed to give creators incentive to make new stuff, so new stuff would eventually go to the public domain and belong to everyone. Now copyright is used to stop the production of new works, and the public domain is being killed. And copyrighted work is considered by law a form of speech. So this is a freedom of speech issue, and we need good reason to impede on that freedom. I'm all for having incentive and protection for artists, but our current copyright model is not only failing at that, it's against the nature of art itself and needs to go. Make free art or die.
Yes, dude. Yes, dude. That's my guy. Now I have reached out to him before about potentially doing an album cover for me, and he or someone from his company had responded and said that, you know, he's definitely into that sort of thing. So one of the things that I have done is taken some of my favorite and most appropriate pieces from his artwork that I think apply best to the Tales from Raven Creek and the story and the monsters that are being used in there and sort of the themes that are in there. And I've used them as illustrations in addition to some other illustrations that I did. With you know, I've included about the artist bio and sort of like how to check out his work, and there's a citation in the back of the book that shows every piece, its name, what page it's on, and where you can find it elsewhere. But I'm gonna reach out to him and see. YouTube is not receiving enough. Uh-oh, what's happening? Oh. Well, I guess we're not streaming smooth. Uh-oh. That's okay. We'll fix that. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. We're having a problem with the stream. All right, so maybe we don't use this baby computer next time. That's not fun. Well, I'm sorry if you are experiencing buffering. I will try to keep the moving around and scene transitions to a minimum. Anyway, I'm going to approach Kim and ask him to actually illustrate intentionally the cover to the book, so we'll see how that goes. Other than that, beep boop bop. I know I talk a lot of ill about Dungeons and Dragons, but it's all in jest. I love Dungeons and Dragons very much, and I think that Baldur's Gate 3 is one of the best representations of Dungeons and Dragons that you can get without sitting around a table and playing Dungeons and Dragons with your friends, that I've encountered in my life. Feel free to introduce me to better ones. But I will probably be doing a Baldur's Gate 3 stream at some point in the next few weeks. Probably messing around and doing some silly shenanigans. Oh boy. So we got no All right. Well, I'm gonna try this again at some point when it's not bad quality and buffering and stupid, um, and I'm gonna hope that it works. And yeah, I'm gonna drop a link to the Discord in the description of this this video if it isn't crap. If I watch it and it isn't crap. Um, Poop. Okay. Well, I guess I'm just gonna. I made some announcements. I got I got some things out there. I showed you Kim Holm. Um, Join the Discord for real. Join the Discord. I'm gonna drop a post. I'm gonna drop the link. There's links in all of the videos. Just join the Discord. There's all sorts of updates happening there. Also, one of the best things that you can possibly do to help out the channel, I think I'm getting rid of my Patreons. So there is like a YouTube membership. I'm gonna try to like keep everything as simple as possible, set some realistic goals, but maintaining everything that we're going to be doing is going to take a lot of work. So if you have not liked and subscribed and done all the things, then we should get on that. Okay, I'll try this again later. We'll see what happens. Okay, bye.